Hey, what's happening, my friends? So in this video training, I'm actually going to talk to you about something that is super near and dear to my heart. It is pretty much what I think most of life is about. I think it's the secret sauce to life. I think it's the magic behind life. I think it's the magic behind building an amazing business. It's the secret that I've used in just about every business that I've ever built. What am I talking about? I'm talking about inner power. Inner freaking power, baby. Inner freaking power. So what is inner power? This is one of the most difficult, almost ethereal things to possibly describe. Yet we all have an experience of it. We know powerful people when we meet them. But what makes a person powerful, right? Like, what is it? It's kind of just this energy that they really have and that they exude. Maybe you could call it a fortitude. You know, there just seems to be like a fortitude, a strength in their character and in their disposition and in how they show up. It's a consistency. It's reliable. It's relentless, it's unmoving, it's uncompromising, it's deep integrity, it's just sort of a strength that you can feel when you're really in the presence of people that have tapped into their inner power, okay? Now this inner power, I think, is the fastest way to succeed in life and business. You know, you could go out there and you could focus on learning a lot of things. You could go out there and focus on getting a lot of knowledge, okay? And you could possess knowledge of how to generate leads and how to present a deal and how to close and this type of industry and that type of industry. But what actually, gives you the ability to execute on all of those things? What gives you the ability to succeed once you have all of that knowledge? It's really your inner power. It's almost like the analogy of an engine, okay? If you have a 5 horsepower engine, you're just not really able to pull a very big load. And if you get to a hill, you can't even really get over the hill if you've got any load whatsoever, right? Your engine just doesn't have a lot of power. It lacks power fundamentally compared to a monster, 500 horsepower engine, right? And with that engine, you can pull a ton of stuff, right? You can pull almost anything. You can get up any hill. You can carry a ton of weight. You have tremendous power, physical power, to do the things that you need to do in that context. Inner power actually works the same way. Inner power is a type of energy that we cultivate. And this energy that we cultivate allows us to create the things we want to create in life. It's like being the 500 horsepower engine, right? Whatever your business goals are, whatever your objectives are. I need to learn how to find new prospects today. I need to close, 3 more deals today. I need to bring on some new teammates. I want to launch a new training. I want to come up with something nobody's ever done before, and I want to do that. Whatever your objective is kind of like, if you're a big truck pulling the load. The more inner power you have, the easier it is to pull up all those objectives, to accomplish whatever the heck they are. You could put any objective on a whiteboard, and if you have enough inner power, you can go accomplish that. Look at an individual like Elon Musk, all right? Now, obviously, he was born a super freak of a human being. There's just very few human beings, if ever any, that were born like that. He was born with a type of creativity and creative genius that is exceptionally rare. But what he also has is this just ridiculous, unbelievable, just sort of drive, just this energy to get anything done. Just this ability to get anything done. He's got this inner power that just doesn't stop. Right? It's relentless. So, I did my best to describe and explain what inner power is. Hopefully it's very obvious that the more inner power we all have, the easier it is to succeed in our business. The real question becomes then, how do we get inner power? And that's not just like, oh, here's this one answer. really developing inner power and accumulating lots of inner power is something that we continue to do over a lifetime. My experience with it is that it's a lot like a bank that we make deposits in. We can drain our inner power when we make poor choices in our life that are not aligned with our true values and our integrity and actions that strengthen and empower us. If we take actions that actually weaken us, drug addiction and substance abuse addictions and all the different addictions, TV addictions, food addictions, addiction itself is one of the biggest ways that human beings just drain their power. Just imagine that you're like a container full of energy, and then if you have any addictions, you're just watching your energy just drain. It's just draining right out of you. If you stop any of those addictive tendencies, whatever they are, it doesn't even need to be substances. It could just be mental addictions. It could be television. It could be food. It could be whatever the thing is that people are addicted to. It's almost like you're plugging up those energetic leaks, and that power just stays inside of you. So addictions are one of the biggest ways that we actually drain our power. So if you plug up your anxiety, if you plug up those addictions, if you kind of don't have those things anymore, then you're just naturally a lot more powerful. That's not like a tremendously easy thing to do. Sometimes we have to really invest in ourselves. We have to do work on ourselves. We have to figure out, why do I have that glass of wine or 2 or 3 or 4 every single night? Like, what's going on there? Like, is there something else I could be doing that's more empowering for me? What if you had a ritual where instead of having a glass of wine, you had some type of workout, and then you drew a bath if you're a woman, heck, even if you're a man, I do this all the time, or you take a shower, or you have a steam shower at the gym, or you do something that's like, it's gonna relax you and de-stress you, but in an empowering way, in a way that actually builds you up. Now imagine that you live in this very empowering way, month after month, year after year, decade after decade, and you start to become an individual that just has tremendous inner power. It's like you've been investing all of this energy into yourself and into your bank, and then you can do whatever you want with it. Like, you're just a really powerful person. You can accomplish different things. You can change people's lives. You've got clarity. You've got wisdom. You've got strength. You've got persistence. You've got all of these things that you need to go out there and really make amazing stuff happen. So I know I just kind of gave a tap into what is inner power, why do you need it, discussed a little bit about how do we accumulate it, how do we get it. Number one, we have to plug the holes. Any way that power is leaking from our life, you got to plug that stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. It's not negotiable. Plug it up. And number two, we have to do empowering things. We have to empower ourselves. We have to create energy. We have to create fun. Go to life-changing events. Go be out in the most natural, beautiful places ever. Go journal and get all your thoughts out and get total crystal clarity. Go dance. Go enjoy your life. Go find those habits. Go work out. Go invest in yourself. Those are the ways that you build inner power. And I want to see us as a community become some of the most powerful people on the freaking planet. Do you know why? Because our goal demands it. We are literally trying to change the way the world produces energy. Do you think that's going to happen by itself? Hell no. We need to be powerful people to pull that off. To stop climate change, to freaking save the future of this planet for all of our children and their children's children. Are you kidding me? This is going to require powerful people. So ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Plug the holes and do the empowering activities so we can rise up and have the most inner power possible to go create what we want to create in life and save the future of the freaking world and do what this generation of people was born to do. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.